Hello everyone, today is Tuesday, January 7th, 2020, and the opening screenshot here is from a client who is a subscriber, and this was his first day trading Combine in One Up Trader, and he sent me this screenshot. So this is a screenshot of a live trade that he actually took and ended up with $405 after commissions, I believe is what he said. But anyway, this is the NASDAQ on 150 Heiken Ashi, and slightly different setup than my template, which uses the open range filter. Here he's using the Step MA filter. So well done to Terry, one of our subscribers. Really great start. Glad to see people are using the auto trader. You can use this for a combine and probably improve your odds. My personal observation here is, this move went for quite a bit longer, and it's perfectly fine to have a profit target, but you could always trail by the volatility stop, or at this point, if you're watching, manually move your stop down and give it some room and, trail as this move goes even further. Let's take a look at Trader Jim's video for today, Tuesday, January 7th.
January 7th. Looking for a move back to 88.90, but I think before we get there, we might need to retest the 30 to 35 area, 88.30 to 88.35. Now, why that number? Yesterday's video, if you watch that, you'll hear me say 88.10 and 88.30 were areas of resistance for me. So now that we got above those areas, they should act as support. Now, it is purely an opinion now, but I believe before testing the 88.90, which is a very important level, they need to go down to that support area of 88.30 to 35, just so they can gather energy. They would need that to try and get back to 88.90. So my plan is, once they get there, then I will activate the Superenco 6 template to take longs only. So for today, the daily open range, given where we are now, would not be appropriate unless over the next few minutes we just tank down to 88.30, which is unlikely. So probably I will not be using the 500 tick open daily open range filter today. I'll just have to be patient and wait for the price to go down to support area. Now, what if not? What if they just drive straight up to 88.90? That is unlikely, but it's possible. If that happens, that I have no long trade, and I will not be looking to take probably any trades in the NASDAQ.
Of 35 and a very quick bounce, and the auto trader catches this long. This is the area I was waiting for. Look at the auto trader, perfect execution, absolutely perfect. Look at that. Manually, I would not be able to catch this move. I would hesitate, I would double think. All right, took me out, but I'm still staying on longs here. As long as they firm up above 35, we should move higher toward 90. So now again, the auto trader needs to confirm a long. It's not just going to take a long, it's going to wait for the moving average to be blue, means sloping higher, and the bar to be blue. Here it is. Blue bars, blue moving average, and now let's see if we can move higher. $500 stop and target, trading 2 contracts. First trade, profit 1, target 1 on half a position, and then break even on a second half. They should hold at 35. I mean, unless they need to test the 30. Obviously, at this point, I hope they do not need to test the 30. We bounced pretty quickly off the 35, so feeling good about this trade. All right, racing toward first target again. Come on. Choppy, definitely choppy and a bit heavy. Let's see, I mean, if the 30 to 35 doesn't hold, then I guess 88.10 would be the next level. If you remember, 88.10 yesterday was the gap fill that I thought would be resistance, but just walked right through. Here we are. Come on. Here it is. All right, first target again. Stop again goes to a few ticks above break even. You're going to start trailing much closer very soon. Take this off the longs in case, again, it doesn't work out. I'm going to wait a little maybe. I guess the question I'm asking myself now, do they really need to test the 30 or is the 35 enough? Trailing close now. Here we go. Here we go. Come on higher. Don't go back. All right. Took me out. We are 323, $180 away from daily target. What do I want to do here? Do I want to activate it back or just wait? I actually prefer for bars to become red and break the volatility stop on the downside and then a retracement back up like that. Okay, so now I'm back on longs. Let's see if we can have another move higher. So to take a long now, the moving average must stay blue and the volatility stop must be broken to the upside. Here it is. Another quick move up and I'll hit my daily goal on this chart. Here it is, 504, a tiny positive slippage, absolutely beautiful. Let's show the clock, 9:52, 22 minutes of trading. One account is done. Where is the sales? All right. Looking what to do next. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna load another account. Okay, so loaded a different account, same exact template as in the other one. $500 stop and target, 2 contracts. As long as they hold 30 to 35, I am still bullish. Once they start breaking it, they probably will head toward 88.10, so I might just disable the arbitrator and wait. A bit difficult for me to be bearish. Obviously, bearish side would have worked out today, but it just wasn't in my plan, and I gotta follow my plan. Your plan and your rules are what's going to keep you alive in this business. Even if you miss out winning trades, it's okay. I am absolutely okay with missing winning trades. I need to follow my plan. Here is the long. So once again, 35 held, which tells me we should go higher. Yeah, look, they look a bit heavy, but no, they keep on bouncing of that 35 support. So I'm still have to be bullish, even though the market definitely looks a bit heavy, especially on the larger time frames. So this first target is right near that high over there, but as far as I see, there's really no significance to this number, so I don't think it should be a major resistance. All right, here we go. First target and stop to break even plus a couple of ticks. Trailing close. Disable the longs here. Trailing close. Second target hit, very nice. 200 away from daily target on this one. When I enable the longs again. To take a long now, the moving average must stay blue and volatility stop must be broken to the upside. Almost 10 o'clock. Let's go, first target again, and that's it. Daily gold with very nice slippage. Look at this. This is after commissions, 553 on a $500 target. Very nice slippage, very sharp move higher, absolutely beautiful. Auto trader called the whole thing. Just really phenomenal way to trade. I know I say it every time, but to do all this manually would be nerve-wracking. I mean, as it is, trading is always nerve-wracking, at least for me. But at least I can just stand back and watch the auto trader enter, manage, and exit trades according to the rules. Absolutely beautiful performance this morning. Within half an hour, 2 accounts hitting their targets. Not bad for 30 minutes. All right, still early. I don't have to leave until a bit later on. I might be looking for something else. Need a bit more of a retracement now. Change things up. Here is crude oil. Trying a short here. I used to trade a lot of crude oil, but not in a while now. It's up until maybe 8 months ago, I used to trade it quite a bit, but I really focused on the NASDAQ because that's the market I'm really comfortable with. I know some of you trade crude, which is why I decided to try and set something up for crude over here. Pretty much the same template, just tweaked a couple of very small things, but again, $500 stop and target on 2 contracts. And a bit after 10 now. If this trade works out, I'm probably going to be done for the day. So why short? I think below 63.20 keeps me bearish to possibly all the way down to 62 even. But as far as realistically, around 40 to 30, 62, 40 to 62, 30. And on this template, my targets should be hit if things worked out before those numbers. I think my stop is in a good place here. Looking at a higher time frame, yeah, the higher time frames are bearish. Well, absolutely nothing going on with this trade. It's been about an hour now. I do have to leave. I'm going to just leave it running, and I guess when I come back, we'll see where it's at. I mean, you see just bouncing in the same place all this time within like a 10-tick range. Again, to me, below 6,300, especially 62.90, kind of keeps them in a weaker position, but with so little volatility, who knows? Okay, I'm gonna check this out when I come back in the afternoon. All right, so I am back home around 1:30. So the trade worked out, looks like. The recording stopped, so I'm not sure. I have to take a look. I'm not sure if the recording actually caught the targets over here. But the auto trader managed this trade beautifully. $500 target. And so looks like we had just a very minor negative slippage, a couple of ticks. Beautiful exit, target achieved. This is my first time trading oil in quite a while. It was successful, but overall not too impressed with the range. Looks like a very tight range. And I remember when oil used to move $1 a day easily, and definitely not the case today, but it was a successful trade. Probably not enough time in the day. Well, there is enough time, but things are so slow. Looking at the Nasdaq now, looks like the 90 area was hit. I think the high was 88. That's close enough to a 90. So I can't even trade the Nasdaq at this point because the 90 was hit. The 90 area was hit. So that's probably it for me for today. See everyone tomorrow.